This really is number 12 or part 2 of 10, but we started off with an introductory video with regards to 10 steps to becoming rich and successful or developing inner health by establishing true wealth. Truly wealthy to be truly healthy. Now, these 10 points I'll run through just very quickly were: number 1, giving; number 2, virtue; number 3, renunciation; number 4, wisdom; number 5, energy; number 6, patience; number 7, truth; number 8, determination; and number 9, loving kindness; and finally number 10, equanimity. Now, these 10 things, if you practice them, will help you develop true wealth and inner health, and therefore become rich and successful. However, it's not as difficult as it seems. They can be divided into 2 categories. A category of things you do and a category of things you do not do. So there's a doing category and a not doing category. Put it this way. Number 1, giving. Giving generally is a doing thing. We give something. We give some help to somebody, or we give some money to somebody, or some food to somebody, or just our time. We can also give to ourselves, give ourselves kindness and the opportunity to sit with ourselves, meditate, enjoy life. This is giving. It's a doing thing. However, with number 2, virtue, this is about good moral conduct, just good behavior. So it's about not doing things, refraining from, not killing. Yes, not killing. Not stealing, not having bad relationships or sexual misconduct, not lying, and not taking intoxicants, drinking alcohol or taking drugs. So this is a not doing thing. By this very act, though, number 2, of virtue, of morality, of not doing, is also doing, because it's helping giving. It's giving the gift of fearlessness to all. Then number 3, renunciation. This is a not doing. Say you decide to give up coffee. It's not drinking coffee. Giving up cigarettes. It's not smoking cigarettes. You see, these aren't doing something. I'm not giving up cigarettes. It's not a doing thing. It's just I'm not going to smoke them anymore. So it's a not doing thing. Wisdom, it's a confusing one. You think, right, I've got to read lots of books, watch lots of videos, learn lots of stuff. Not really. You can sit back and relax. If you keep all of these 9 practices in your life, wisdom will develop all on its own. Look, you cannot learn to swim from a book. You've just got to jump in at the deep end. And wisdom is the same. It's not intellectual knowledge. It's not facts and figures. Those things are just borrowed for a short time, only as long as our mental faculties allow it to retain. After that, that information diminishes or disappears completely. And of course, after death, or at the point of death, it is useless. Whatever we know, we're still going to die. So this brings us to energy, number 5. Energy, if we're enthusiastic, if we're rewarded by our own successes, we don't have to do anything. We will have energy. If we're unsuccessful and we're not rewarded, we don't get a pat on the back from ourselves or from others, we'll feel down, depleted, and energy-less, lackluster. So, all of these 10 points, 9 other points, help with this one. Because if you practice those, you will have rewards. You will have small successes, and these will boost your energy without you having to do anything. Patience, number 6, patience and endurance. Well, to some extent, it's a little bit of doing But really, it is just a sitting back and waiting and watching and seeing what happens. It is as it is. Sometimes we cannot do anything about it. Sometimes we might identify something we can do, in which case we approach it from that angle, carefully, mindfully, thoughtfully, and we deal with each step as it comes along. Truth. Well, truth, again, is a not doing, because it's not lying or not saying something that could be misinterpreted. If we look at it that way, it's a lot easier. We don't have to suddenly go out there telling everybody exactly what we think because it's the truth. No, not at all. Best to say nothing at all. Determination, number 8. A little bit of doing, depending on what you're determining to do or not do. So determination, I think, speaks for itself. It is making an absolute resolve that you will do such and such a thing by such and such a time, maybe. Loving kindness. This is a doing thing, but it's such a nice and rewarding thing to do. It doesn't feel like that. It's the gift of giving yourself loving kindness and to others loving kindness, appreciation, compassion, joy for others and joy for yourself. This only brings you rewards, which boosts energy, boosts wisdom, and helps with every other aspect of your lives. Finally, equanimity. By practicing all of these other 9 points, you will develop equanimity. If you develop equanimity, you're developing one of the hardest to develop, but one of the most important 7 faculties of enlightenment. One of the main aspects of being an enlightened being. That is being equanimous. If you're an enlightened being, if you have equanimity, success and its rewards will surely, almost certainly follow. Not almost certainly, certainly will follow. And that is how you do it. Namo Buddhaya.